The great Stephen A., the world-renowned investigator. Soon as White Daddy said it, that was the far as it needed to go. Oh, I had a dream that I was gonna wake up one day and put my foot in Stephen A. ass. And God damn it, that day is here.
What's good, family, man? We got Stephen A. Smith taking shots at Kwame Brown on the podcast P with Paul George show. And, I think he's still butthurt about KB going off on him about the $3,000 for the basketball camp. But we going to hear Stephen A. Smith tell us the reason why KB has a problem with him. And then we going to hear out of KB's mouth why he had a problem with Stephen A. Smith. So before we get started, man, hit the like for Kryptonite. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Lego.
There is no denying, even though I hate bringing up his name because it just gives him a reason to, gain attention. But Kwame Brown. Look, man.
Uh-oh.
Look.
Oh, shoot.
Look. Kwame Brown, I know what I said. I did mean it. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you I ain't mean the shit I said.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I didn't know that. Remember, I said it before Twitter, Facebook. I didn't know, man. I didn't know that 20 years later, 15 years later, they won't have memes and videos. I didn't know, y'all. I really, really didn't, man. And when I see what he says, I realize how hurt he is. And no matter what he said, no matter the bravado, no matter how hardcore he comes at it, I know you don't do stuff like he does from time to time and talk about people unless you hurt. There's no way. And so I just said, like, damn, if I had to do that all over again, I would have just, it was a sound bite. They had just traded for Pau Gasol, and they asked me this question, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm talking like I'm talking. Y'all see how I talk? Right. It ain't like it's reserved for television. That's how I speak.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm more mellow than others when I'm talking to honey. It's a little different. I'm talking about a little different, but when I'm talking to the fellas, it's different. Yeah. And we just talking, and so I look at it like that, man, and you just look at him and you see some of the stuff that he's saying and stuff, and it's like, yo, dude, it's like you that hurt.
You dumb motherfucker. You been talking about my mama's son for 12 motherfucking, almost 20 years.
And the one time I had to address it because I felt like he was coming at me like I was scared. I'm like, well, wait a minute. First of all, I ain't scared. Let me remind you, these are the highlights, and
I told you, these punk ass, no skilled some bitches that have a hate and a disdain for athletes because he never made it. He one of them never made it ass impotent some bitches that stayed close to the game with a hatred that he didn't never make the game. So you talk about people with that vicious tongue purporting your shortcomings on them, sir. You need counseling and a toupee. Woo! You shouldn't fuck with me, boy.
But I can't even tell you when I did that. The stars who called, I ain't gonna mention no names. Practically all of them was Hall of Famers. All of them. In the Hall of Fame, they're like, nah, Stephen, nah. And the only exception to that would be my man DC. Derek Cohen, because that's my brother right there, and he got on me, and when he speaks, I listen, because he was a real one, and I got a lot of love for him, and he was like, nah, and I was like, where were y'all when he was saying all of this stuff for weeks? Right. I didn't say anything, and him, and Jamie Foxx, and so many others, man, and it was like, all right, y'all, I ain't gonna say nothing. They like, we know you ain't scared, we got it, and as I see some of the clips now and some of the stuff that he says, I just like, go ahead, bro. Say what you got to say. So, I wish I could do that over. I wouldn't do it. I wish I could do Big Dog. I wouldn't do that. And to certain respects, believe it or not, Kyrie, because I think that got misconstrued.
The great Stephen A., the world-renowned investigator. Soon as White Daddy said it, that was the far as it needed to go. Oh, I had a dream that I was gonna wake up one day and put my foot in Stephen A. ass. Hey, God damn it, that day is here. Woo! You one dumb son of a bitch, Stephen A. You dumb motherfucker. You been talking about my mama's son for 12 motherfucking, almost 20 years. Got over 10 million views over what your white daddy told you and you didn't even see yourself. Boy, you can't make this shit up. I told you, these punk ass, no skilled some bitches that have a hate and a disdain for athletes because he never made it. He one of them never made it ass impotent some bitches that stayed close to the game with a hatred that he didn't never make the game. So you talk about people with that vicious tongue purporting your shortcomings on them, sir. You need counseling and a toupee. Woo! You shouldn't have fucked with me, boy.
Man, you got never get tough.
These niggas shouldn't fuck with me. Hold on. Y'all niggas shouldn't have fucked with me. Remember when I was telling you about that quicksand I was talking about?
Slipping and falling, can't
Yeah. Y'all thought y'all were gonna keep talking about my mama's son like that? Yeah, let me show you my mama's cooking then. My mama cook good, don't she? You bitch ass nigga. All you do is get paid to talk about black folk. You bitch ass Stephen A. You got paid to talk about teenagers, boy. You abused children, you punk bitch. You had a career of abuse. You's a fucking bald head punk. And we gonna end your career today. Us black males, we gonna start sticking together. And we gonna run you beta male bitches off that never made it. You motherfucking honorary Q dog. You couldn't even get online, you punk bitch. You fake about everything, motherfucker. You a damn shame. Somebody coach you up to just talk bad about niggas. That's what you use your degree for, you stupid son bitch. You use your degree, got all them goddamn big words. You ain't built a motherfucking thing for as I know about for children. You use all these educated words though, and then you tear down black men that's trying to help the black kid. You punk bitch, you. You a sad motherfucker. Now I see why you talk so loud. I never understood how we start letting effeminate energy motherfuckers who talk that loud like a woman. Cause you was raised in the house with all sisters, ain't you? That's what I think I heard you say. So you probably don't even like men because your father wasn't around. So you probably got a disdain for men. So any man you see that's strong, any man you see that's accomplished, especially more than you, faster than you had to tear me down, huh? But it didn't work, bitch.